Okay, in yesterday's session, okay, so let me just share my screen. So in yesterday's session, I was talking about how Node.js is basically working. I mean, how Node.js is using JavaScript in their backend and how it is a runtime environment for a JavaScript. Okay, so today's session is all about the Node.js architecture. So how Node.js is built upon and how it works, how Node.js executes their line of codes. So today's session is almost all about this thing, and gradually we will grab some bigger topic related um, the Node.js. And whenever you will face interview, the if you are going to face some big companies interview, so in most of the time interviewers try to know that have you the knowledge or the deeper knowledge of Node.js. So that time they may ask question related Node.js architecture. So today's session is very important. Okay. So someone is messaging. Okay, let me just check the message. I was unable to attend. Could you please short description on it? Okay, Jiva. Actually, today's session is all about Node.js architecture, and we will say uh, the basic uh, the basic syntaxes of the Node.js and the if else the decision making loops of Node.js and something like that. And we will see some more interesting thing. Actually, this is not at all decided classes, but yeah, this is most of the major topics is today's on Node.js architecture. And the next thing we will see the conditional loops and some built-in methods of Node.js. So we will discover these kind of topics today. And so if you are not able to attend the today's session, so no worries. You will get the recorded classes, but try to attend the live classes so that if you guys have any doubts, so you can directly ask with me. Okay. And the next thing you can do is uh, watch the full recorded classes. And if you guys have any doubt related the session, please attend the next session of my classes and then ask the question. Okay, so now let's just start. Let me open the tab here. uh, I think there is any issue or what. Node.js architecture. Okay, just 1 minute. Don't know why it is. Now it is working. Actually, I don't know why it is working like that way. Yes, now it is good. So we were going to see the architecture of Node.js, but let me just first make so so this is our code space, and same thing. Okay, now let's just choose some different color. Okay, shape. Okay, it just take a few seconds to build this thing, and then just come from this thing. Okay, I know that you guys may have a confusion, sir. Uh, what sir is doing? I mean, what it is, or what all these boxes is, and what I'm trying to do here. Basically, I'm trying to explaining the architecture of Node.js. So, how does Node.js is working? Like, if we have a code space, and uh, let's just assume we have a few lines of code over here. Okay, so what it will happen when any line of code is getting executed? So how does it works? So um, first thing first is our code is just going on our browser, and it gets inside the Chrome V8 engine. Remember that I taught about yesterday's class. What is Chrome V8 engine? So so in Chrome V8 engine we have a call stack. Okay, and after this presentation I will go to actually show you guys where call stack it is. Okay, inside our browser. So this is a call stack, and this is Node API section, and this is the queue stack. Okay, so what will happen when you write n number lines of code inside your code editor, and you just start your live server on your browser to execute your code. So when you write, let's just assume this is uh, one number line of code, this is line number second, this is the line number of third, this is the fourth, and this one is fifth. Okay, so the first the first thing first will happen that these codes are getting stored inside our call stack. Okay, and one more interesting thing, and whenever you just start your live server, there is already a function inside of our call stack, which is the main. Okay, if you guys already learned the C or C++ language, so you may get this thing already in C or C++ language. Remember this main function. So this I know that you may have a question, sir, why this main function is already there in a call stack. This is because this is the background process of main. We don't have to explicitly write this main function inside our Node.js code. This is already present in a break in a background. Okay, and whenever you uh, start executing your code, so this thing is already stored inside our call stack, this main function. Okay, so let's just assume for actually let's just say if you have a let x equals to 2, and you just write over here like let me just 1 minute. Yes, let's just you write it over here. Let y equals to 5, and you write over here console.log x plus y. I'm so sorry that I'm taking too much of space, and it is out of this box. So this is our code editor. Okay, I just forget to write code editor. So in your code editor, you are writing these number of lines code. So first thing first is getting executed these lines. Let x equals to 2 and let y equal to 5. So all these comes under the main function, which is already existed inside the call stack. So call stack will take only the functions. So let's just say this is console.log. So console is what? Console is a function. All right. Console is a what? Console is a function. It is a built-in function. So now it comes first over here. Console.log x plus y. Okay. And then it will executed console.log x plus y, and then main function will be executed, and then it will end it up. I mean, when console.log will executed, so it will popped out from the call stack, and then main function will be executed, and it will also popped out from the call stack, and call stack will empty. Then your program will be end. I know that you have a question, you may have a question, sir, then uh, when node API and a call stack will be work, right? So node API and call and queue stack will there. uh, when it has a work, it has on work. I know that you may have confusion, sir, when it has its own work. So let me just tell you one more time. So first of all, I have to scroll a little bit. Why it is not scrolled? Okay. So now let's take one more time. I have to draw all these things. So let's just say this is your browser. This is your notepad or VS Code, any kind of code editor. And I have to take another one. And this is your Node API. Uh, okay, little bit. Okay, and now I have to draw one more. So I have to again choose one more time. Okay, so before I'm going to explaining all these things, I just want to show you one example. Okay, with writing some code. So then you will then understood what I'm talking about. Okay, let me just get into my screen. Okay, uh, mm, okay, let me just draw this thing. Let's say what happened. I'm here writing my script tag, and let's just say I'm just writing console.log. Um, Hello students, and a second one thing I'm going to write set timeout. Set timeout, let's just say 2 seconds. I'm going to here I'm writing console.log. I am 2 second. I'm a 2 second, and now the second set time out. I want to print it out. Uh, I'm a 0 second. Console.log. I'm a 0 second. Let's just say 0. Okay. And the third one, I just say, okay, I'm just printing some random message over here. I am the last console. Last console. So let's save this and make some spaces in between these. So could anyone tell me what will be going to print this program? Hello.
Sir, in order? Are you asking the order, sir?
Yes, yes. I'm asking about the order. Okay,
Okay.
just wait 1 minute. I have to accept all these one. Yes, okay. Now tell me, what will it going to print in
May
which
I answer,
order?
sir?
Huh?
Shall I do, sir?
Uh, I'm asking. So all this program, what it will going to print?
Sir, first line number 11, it will console hello students.
Okay,
Second, I am the last console.
okay.
Third,
I
I
am
am
the
0 second.
okay.
And last one, I am 2 second.
Yes, you are right. But why this? This is the 0 second. So after this hello student, so this line maybe will pop in. Why you say that this line will be print first and then it will going to print this line?
Sir, because console.log, line number 22 is a synchronous one.
Okay, yes. This
Line
is
number
the
17,
right answer.
asynchronous one.
This is the right answer. Yes. Uh, okay, someone again. Yeah, you are correct. Okay, let me just check one more time. Yeah, you are correct. This is the order of this program. So why I'm showing this? Actually, I just want to show you how this Node.js is work. Um, so I know that this is not relevant to working with the Node.js, but let me just explain this thing. Okay. Uh, so first, let me just go into the Node.js uh, written on written on. I'm just want to showing you something. Here you can see that Node incorporate the V8 JavaScript engine, the same one used in a Google Chrome and other browser. It is written on C++. Okay, so it is written on C++. So Chrome V8, this Node.js is mostly written on JavaScript and then C++. So set time out function, this function is not the property of JavaScript. This set time out is inherited from the C++ language. Correct? If you guys are already programmed in C++, then you are aware of it that set time out is not a function of JavaScript. It is a function of C++. So how is this possible inside the JavaScript? So this is inherited from the C++. So uh, the example that I'm going to giving here, what is written inside our program? The first console. This is our code editor. Okay. Let me just again. I just lost. I just lost the. Okay. Just 1 minute. Actually, my notepad is not working sometimes. That's right. Yes. Now it is working. Yes. So this is our code editor. So our code was console console. Here is some message over here, and the next line was set timeout. and some messes over here. I'm just writing over here some breaking code, set timeout, and another message, and the last console. Okay. So what happened over here? Uh, okay, let me just write the name of all these things. So this is the call stack, and this is the Node API, and this one is Q stack. Okay. So as I earlier told you guys that when we execute our code, there is already a function inside our call stack, which is main, right? So when when our call stack saw that the first line of code is console.log and some message inside there, so it will register this message over here, this console. Okay. Why it register inside the call stack? Because console.log is a function, right? And then this program, this line number first is now getting ended from the our browser, our the code editor which we were, right? It will be ended over here, and it will register inside the call stack, and now it's reaching out on the line number second, which is again a set timeout, which is a function. So it will also register inside the call stack. Okay, it will also register inside our call stack. And now the third line, again it's a set timeout, so it will also register inside the call stack. I know that you guys are just out of your patience, sir. So every time it will just register inside the call stack. So when it comes inside the Node API, just be patient. I will tell in a just minute. Set time out, and the last one was console.log. Okay, some messages over here. So console.log is a JavaScript thing, and when call stack read this number of this line of code, so it will print the masses. Okay, so in output section it will just print the first masses of console log. Okay, it will print the first number line of code over here, and it will pop it out. Okay, from the call stack. Now its work are getting over from here. Okay, now it reaches the line number second. So this is a set time out. So as I earlier told you that set time out is not the function of the JavaScript. It is inherited from the C++. So the some functions that are inherited, so that are the API. I know that you guys again have a question, sir. APIs are something different. We are using in the React.js. We uh, we take we take some link, and that are the basically APIs, and that will show the some outputs. So how these things are the node APIs. Even we don't have to import all these things. Yeah, you are correct. Because of this set timeout is the inbuilt function of JavaScript. So these kind of function is inherited by the JavaScript. So set timeout has in its on code which is working background of the set timeout. Okay, so this thing is now are coming onto the node section API. This set timeout. Okay, set time out. So the first set timeout is coming inside the node API. Now it is going this set timeout is going inside the node API. Okay, and now when it reaches the set time out in a again in a third line, so it will again go inside the node API. Okay, and if you guys remember that our second set time out function have only the 0 second. Okay, so this set time out will again reaches inside the callback queue in this section. So first this set time out will come inside the this callback queue. Okay, and again this old one is still waiting inside the node API box. Okay, now our program next control goes on the fourth number line of code, which is a console. So it will print the consoled message. Okay, so it will print the consoled message which is written over here, and then our program will notice that it has a 0 second of time, so it will again throw this code inside our call stack. Okay, so now call stack will execute this code, this set time out. So after executing this code, this set time out, it will popped it out from the call stack and it will print the masses which is present inside the 0 second of time. Okay, I'm so sorry for my bad writing, my bad handwriting, but you have to manage this thing. And now the last one, the first set timeout, which have the 2 second of waiting time. So this set time out is coming inside the queue stack, and now it's also now move to the main call stack, and after executing the masses of the last set time out, it will again pop it out from the call stack and it will print the masses of the set time out. Okay, now all these lines are getting over, these four lines are getting over. Now last remaining function is a main function, so it has nothing to do. Okay, so it will also pop it out. So now everything inside the call stack now empty, so our program is getting over. Understood? So this is a main architecture of our Node.js. So how this is program are going to work? Are you guys able to understood? Hello, have you any question? Have you guys any question?
No, sir.
Okay, so Sashi, are you able to understood what is
Somewhat, sir. Tomorrow also I have to Once again, I have to watch this video, then I'll get clarity.
So if you don't know, if you have any kind of problem, so you can ask in this moment. I mean, I'm not in hurry. So if you have any doubt or any question, so you can ask. So okay, as I earlier I told you that I will show you where the call stack is actually presented. So let me just show you guys where it is. So for this, we have to come inside our source file and then it will appear. You guys can see here, this is the call stack. It is written over here. Okay, now I will show you by the very, I mean, so you have to inspect the browser and after that you will get this source name tab over the your browser console. So you have to tap on this and you will get these all these code. Okay, so this is your call stack. So let me just show you. If I am coming over here and tapping on the console and put a debugger from line number 11 to line number 21. Okay, now let's just start the line and you will see here inside the call stack, here it is a anonymous thing over here. Okay, so things are like that. So you have a you have exact the same thing happened, that the same thing that I'm explaining over here. This thing is same process inside your browser. Okay, but the thing is, this is the server side thing and it will executed inside the server side. And the thing that I'm showing over here inside the browser, it is for the front end. I mean, it is for the only client side only. It is not built for the uh, server side. I hope now you have a clear idea that how Node.js is works, and some of the interviews. This is the main.
Sir, can
This
you
is
repeat it once again, sir?
sorry.
Can you repeat it once again, sir?
Uh, what I will repeat.
You have shown that front end part, right? So,
Sorry.
uh, just now you showed the front end that source directory.
Okay, 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 okay.
So can you explain that?
You just have to right click and you have to click on the inspect section and come on to the source thing. Okay, so here you will get all these things, and when you put the debugger thing, so you will see that how the program is getting stored inside the call stack and how the scope works and all these things. Okay,
Can you show sir,
yeah,
how?
sure. When you put the debugger and refresh the browser, and now you have the all these things like the global variable, the global access point, the call stacks, and you can see over here the thing that are just inside our the global function, which is console hello dot console dot log hello students and console dot log I am the last console. These are popped out. Okay, and when you move the next line, it is getting the set timeout. Okay, so when you see the call stack, I mean over here, so this is now it is showing the anonymous. Okay, now let's just move one more time. So anonymous is nothing but it is a request, and this is request uh, from the API. This set timeout basically is a API. So it is a requesting from the uh, C++ API to provide some information about this set timeout. Understood?
Okay.
Okay. But
Sir, can I write this code inside this browser itself? I
sorry,
tried, but it's not showing the in the console. So is
sorry.
it possible? No, sir, not here, sir. Right in the source itself. If I try to write, but it's not showing this. It's just automatically refreshing the page. Is there any other way to write, or it's not possible?
No, you cannot write here. This is the thing which I already written in inside our code editor that is showing over here. Okay, you are asking this thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So when you tap on the source code, you have to come over here. Uh, Let me just show you. Okay, you will get this thing, and I mean the top one bar of top, and inside that you will get your port number, the 127.0. This is your browser port number, and inside this you will get your file name. In my case it is index.html. Okay, so when you double click on this, so you will get this thing. Are you able to getting this?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So now let me just stop this thing. Okay, this is all about the Node.js architecture part, and this session is very important. I'm saying it again and again. If you guys have any doubt, please ask me. Okay, so if you're not able to understood all these things, please watch this video. So after this session, you will get the video. So watch it again and again. So if you have any kind of issue or you face any problem, you can ask me. Okay. So now let's just move ahead with some conditional loops of Node.js. Probably you guys are already aware of it, but I'm just paying my duty. Like I don't want that. I just assume that you are not at all aware of all it. I'm just showing you. So the first conditional loop you may already know, if and else. Uh, Probably you all heard about this if and else conditional loops, and I'm just going for with the for in and for off loop, cause sometimes you guys may have a issue with for what is for in loop and for what is the for off loop and things like this. So let's just say we have an array of ARR. Let's just say 3, 4, 8, 9, and 10. So I'm just go with the for in loop first. So let me just uh, let me just plug out my tablet pen. It is creating so much issue now. Good. Okay, I'm talking about the for in loop. So for in loop is nothing but it is giving you the indexes of your array. What does it mean? I'm just showing you just in a second. So let's just say, uh, okay, someone is trying to join the meeting. Let me just accept the, okay. So for in loop is showing you the indexes of your arrays. Let's just say, let I n arr. So if I console the I of this array, so it will show the indexes of this array. In this case, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and this for condition is a very useful when we are tackling something like we want to get some particular uh, array value with their indexes. Okay, so first of all, let's just see what it gives us. So when we open the live server, now let's see. Inside the console, yeah, as I told you earlier, that it will give you the indexes. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it gives the same result. Okay, so where it has use, let's just say, if we want the value of this array, the value of the elements value inside arr, I just want that. So for this thing, we can do one thing, that arr of I. Okay, so it will not give anything till we we have to use along with the console.log. Okay, console.log. Now let's just save this thing and see what it gives us. Now it shows us 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, which is the main value of our array. Okay, so probably you guys are understood how it is very useful to us. So we in our day-to-day life, programming, some kind of programming situation where we have to find the values of an array, or we have to fetch some data from the API, and we have to fetch like this way. So in that case, we're gonna use the for in. Okay, so now you guys probably heard about the for of loop. So what is for of? Just remember one thing, for in always gives you indexes, okay? And for of always give you the exact value. Understood? I'm again saying this. Most of the time, guys are really confused with the for I and for of loop. And I will just share with you guys that guys a trick, and this trick are very helpful for in case, uh, in a case of for in loop. So I stands for the indexes, and in I mean for in loop. So here is a word in. So I stands for the I stand for the indexes. So it will always show you the indexes. So in that way you can remember this. And for of always gives the value of the array. Okay, now uh, let's just try to write this code. For let let x of arr. if I'm trying to console this thing, now let's just move the console. Yes, it is giving the value. It is giving the directly value. Understood? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Have you guys any doubt?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
No,
both
sir.
of you. I know that. I know that most of you guys have a only answer yes, but you don't have to say every time yes. When you understanding something, then only you can say that yes, I am able to understood. Okay, so you have a time. Still, you can ask me if you have any kind of issue with this program. And now let's move with the third conditioning loop, which is for each.
Sir, 1 second, sir, 1 second, sir. Sir, in
Sorry.
this, sir, in this for in loop, if I write uh, then index of, I mean XYZ of I, it is
Ha
also writing the every elements inside the index. But
ha. Correct.
so when I write for of it, just that I index, it's also
Your
meaning.
voice is too low.
When I write for of, it is writing just x means it is writing each and every elements in this array. So e-
Ha.
so so each time when I write for in means so I should write array of x to call upon the each and every elements in this array.
Right.
Okay. So
Right.
okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. So now everything is clear. The main difference is that it is not returning this for of loop. You can see over here this syntax is like this. Let x of arr. Arr of what? Arr is the name of this array. Okay. Let x of arr. If I am consoled the only x, which I assuming, which I declared the variable x. If I console this variable, I mean this x variable, so it will print the value of elements inside this array. Okay, but in the case of the for in loop is always giving the indexes of the elements. Now your doubts are clear.
So
Yes, sir.
sometimes if I use in so lost two. So once again, so sometimes if I use in objects, it's showing that this is not iterable. So which is most recommended for using objects for in or for off?
So it depends on situation. Like it sometime it depends. Um, in but you are probably going to use for in most of the time. You are going to use for in, but it again it's totally depend on the situation. What kind of situation you are in, and what logic would be more suitable. So if if I have to if I have to double the number of this array, so what I can do, I will just multiply it by 2. So this logic is more efficient. Now if you are looked into the console, now if I am going to the console, yeah, now you can see the all the elements are not just getting doubled. 6, 8, 16, 18, and 20. And our ARR of what? our ARR of value is 3, 4, 8, 9, and 10. So it will just getting doubled by just putting only this number of line of code only. Understood? Now our line of code is just getting reduced. We don't have to do anything. We just have to writing like this way, and it shows the double of your number. And sometimes in your coding interview, maybe your interviewer asked that they gave you a array, any array, and they just want you that they want just the square of all the elements. So what you can do, you just have to write like this way, console.log, and you just have to write x into x. So it will square the all the elements inside the array. So now when you looked into your console, now you can see here the 9, 16, 64, 81, and 100. And this is happened just in a matter of second. You just have to write this much of code. This is really shorted your number of lines of code, right? Are your doubts are clear now?
Yes, sir. Now it's clear.
Yes. Okay. Uh, so again, I'm just saying it. It's totally depend on the condition in what kind of a situation you are in, and what kind of problem statement it is. So uh, this is the all. This is the thing where you going to use this for in and for of loop. Okay, so now let's move with the for each loop. Okay, again this is a very important. Okay, for each, I'm so sorry, I'm not going to use the for each. So we have to do what, we have to do arr dot for each. Okay, and now let's just say if I if we have a condition. Again, I'm just going to show you this example and focus this example. This example is a very important. Again, um, in a most of interviews, interviewers maybe want to know from you guys that they want just filter out the even values, the values which is divisible by 2. Okay, so in that case what you can do, so for each loop takes one callback. Okay, so you guys already know about the callback. Hmm? Okay, let me just show you. So this is a callback. Okay, so this thing is a callback function written inside a function. This is a callback. Okay, so let's just assume I pass the parameter x over here, and I'm just doing, let me just let's just say interviewer asks you to find out the even numbers. So what you can do, you just have to divide the x by 2, and if the values are getting 0, so you just console.log, you just have to write the values of this only. Okay, now your program is getting shorted. Your answer is now clear. For is not a function. Okay, I think I make some mistake. This is the thing we have to write for each. In for each, E is a capital. Okay, always remember never write, make mistake like me. Okay. 4 in 4 each, E is capital. Now let's just look at the console, and you guys can see here it is returning 4, 8 and 10, which is the even number from our array. So this is, so let me just quickly do one more thing. I'm just, for your convenience, I'm just consoling this array so that we don't have to we don't have to look every time back into our code editor. Now let's just see. So our array is 3, 4, 8, 9, and 10. So it is filtering out the 4, 8, and 10, which is the uh, even number, right? So for each is very important loop, and for each do what? For each iterate inside their behind the scenes, it will iterate every element from the array. Okay, that's why uh, it is able to filtering it out the even numbers of element. Understood? Hello, have you guys
Yes,
any
sir.
doubt? Huh? Please ask.
All clear, sir.
Everything is clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And okay, it's really good that you are able to grab all these things, and these are very basic and a very important thing. Many times interviewer ask questions like this, and okay, you guys are um already know about the React.js, right?
Yes, sir.
So have you already familiar with the term the map thing?
Yes, sir.
So what is the difference between for each and a map inbuilt method? So map is the inbuilt method. Why we do use map always inside the React.js application? Uh, yes.
Sir, map it returns as array, sir.
Sorry,
Sir, map will return as array.
not will return.
Sir, map will return array, sir. For each
Okay,
will
okay, okay.
return undeclared.
Yes, yes, yes. You are correct, correct, correct. This is the difference. Cause map and for each loop are behaving the same way. If the both loops are iterate each and every elements of the array, but the thing is, for each is not return type. Understood? You can see here, i'm just I'm just consoling the value of the array, but in case of the map we can return the values. That's why we are using map inside the React application, cause inside the React.js we cannot deal with the console.log, right? Whenever we have to manipulate the DOM, the document object model, whenever we have to change something in it. Let's just say you want to modify your header section, or you want to modify your Zombotron section. So that time you don't have to, I mean, you will never allowed to use for each loop. Sometimes you have to iterate something, some items, some images, some text. Let's just say you are working on an e-commerce website, and you have to show n number of project. in your web page. So in that case, what you will do? So you have to go through with every product of your e-commerce site. Let's just say you have an e-commerce site of your t-shirt store, or a mobile store. So you are selling mobile phones, different category and different brand of mobile phones. So you want to show the pictures of mobile phones. So in that case, what you have to do? You have to iterate the items, right? So
Yes,
for
sir.
iteration, so for iteration, you are not allowed to use for each loop inside your React application. So in that case, you will gonna use map. Okay. So this is a this is a interview point of question. Interviewer can ask with you that what is the difference between for each and map in build function. Okay.
So any
And
particular reason why we are not using for each inside React?
sorry.
Actually, we cannot use for each inside React. No, sir. So we can use map instead of for each.
Yes, because of it has not the return type. It has the whenever we want to print, we have to use the console.log. Okay, but inside the map function we have the speciality that we can return something, right? We can return the item. That's why it is that's why we are able to use the map function inside the React.js. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let me just show you one
But
minute.
what I'm asking is
Huh.
simply to consoles just for
Huh.
if you are working in React,
Huh.
simply to test something. Can we use for each to print, sir, inside
Huh.
React?
For testing purpose, you can use to show something or to test something inside the console. But the thing when you deal with the DOM means what? Document object model means you are dealing with some colors of your website, some text area, or you are going to design some product list. So that time you have to use the map function, cause map have a return tag. Okay. And when situation is when we have to use like map function, I will just tell you. Actually, React have a concept of dome. I mean virtual dome. Do you guys already know about that? What is a virtual dome? Can anybody on answer me? Hello.
Is, you know,
Huh.
it it update it updates only the things which we updated latest. So it doesn't re-renders the whole page. So it reduces the scalability and
Yes,
performance.
yes. You are partially correct. You are partially correct, Jiva. Actually, the thing is, React is basically written on a different algorithm. So, what is the different algorithm? I will just let you know. So, different algorithm is uses um, the object kind of structure. So in that kind of algorithm, the algorithm is building some kind of tree structure. Tree structure means it goes from a very a little sharp from top and a very heavy at the end. So it makes a tree nodal structure. So what will what it what will happen that when we write something, so React keeps a original document in itself, okay, and it makes a virtual dom. So what happened that when we write something and update something, so it just mapping its original dom, that what is going to update. So if React find there is something change inside the virtual dom, so it immediately update that that changes inside the original dom, and this is totally possible because of the virtual dom, and that's why React is so much fast, cause it is just mapping the changes, and it will change the only the updated part, okay. So actually I'm just going deeper in our React.js. Actually the lecture is basically is on the Node.js. So yeah, it happens sometimes with me that I'm just going with another topic when I'm just starting with something. So uh, so I hope you guys have a now clear understanding what happened with the for each and the map function. So you guys are understood all these things?
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Uh, okay, okay.
Sir,
Uh,
hello, sir.
please ask.
Sir, what is the exact use of for each here, sir? Use case, I mean, any examples for each?
To iterating the elements
Sir,
when you
instead we use map only, sir, for return functions.
Yeah, it is working. Actually, for each is not work with the React application. But when you have a simple project, I mean, when you are just working with vanilla JavaScript, okay, so that time you are totally allowed to use for each. Even in some cases, in a React.js, you are probably going to use uh, the for each loop, and even in your Node.js application, probably you're going to use for each loop.
Oh, okay, sir, thank you.
Understood? Okay. Let me just clear, I mean, a little bit elaborately your doubt. The thing is, I know that you are just panic that, yeah, I already, I already learned the for each loop, but I'm really worried about that. I'm not going to use. So this is not the case. I know that it is the case of only React.js when you are not going to use as much as you are using the map function. But when you are going to when you are building uh, some APIs using Node.js, then it has a really very wide using of for each loop, right? Or when you are working with a front-end application using a simple vanilla JavaScript. Vanilla JavaScript is nothing something very different. Vanilla means pure JavaScript. When you are going to just using the pure JavaScript, so that time also you are going to use the for each loop. Understood?
Yeah, sir, I get it.
Okay. So um, I think today is okay. So what thing? Oh, maybe I just leave something or okay. Today is enough. I mean, I taught a lot thing, and I know that if I continue again and you are not, I mean, if you are gradually grab all these concepts, so you can learn it better way. Okay, so this is for today's session, and thank you so much, guys, that you cooperate to join this class and learn so much thing. So, have you guys any doubt or have you guys any question to ask with me? Please answer me.
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, okay, thank you so much. And if you guys have any kind of doubt or question, you already made the group, the WhatsApp group, so you can ask over there. And if I will free, so I will definitely answer over there. Okay,
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
okay, okay. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.
Thank you,
And
sir.
please,
Thank you,
and
sir.
please
Thank you, sir.
rewatch this class one more time. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye.
Bye, sir.